Practice.
You are live.
We are live. All right.
Good
We are
morning.
live and I can't see your beautiful face. But that's okay. I'm glad we're here. Good morning, Mountain Spirit.
Yes, my dear.
Okay,
Oh, there you
there
are.
you are. I'm like, I know you are here with me.
Somewhere. Good morning, goddess.
Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. How are you all? How are you?
Welcome, everyone.
Yes,
We made it.
we made it. Yes, we made it this morning. We made it. And I'm so excited that we did because today, we are just talking about I'm seeing okay. So today we are talking about the new year. How
Yes,
will you, and asking the question, how will you be you, do you, and slay you in 2022?
that's what I want to know.
hmm I
I
want to know. Inquiring minds.
want
The
to
Slay
know.
Squad wants to know. We want to know, y'all. We want to know.
Because we want to help. And maybe you can help us. You
Mhm.
know?
Yes. So, well, there's so many different things. So we have a couple of different segments that we want to incorporate today. And so look, y'all know I get serious when I take my glasses off, right? I need I
Uh-oh.
need to be able to see. Uh-oh. So let's start with that beautiful flower behind you. And you're in your blue
Yeah,
element.
it's a blue day.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
I'm in Belize. I don't want to mislead anyone into thinking that um, it's all hunky dory here because it
Right,
isn't.
right.
Every day, I am either attending or consoling someone over the death of a loved one. So every day, I'm seeing someone I know die, whether directly or indirectly. So it's not like the lightest condition to be in. So I have to do my best to keep the energy around me light. Blue is the color of communication. It's the color of ex- expressing compassion, understanding. It's the color that governs the spaces between the hearts of human beings. So, some of the things that we study in the feeding of the light body. So this is the color that I'm feeding my light body today, and so that I don't transmit the sadness that I've been dealing with here, I want to transmit that healing color to everyone watching today. So you all right, goddess?
I think I'm stuck a little bit. I have to stop and pose.
Oh, okay. No, no, no.
It's
That's
struggling
okay.
a little bit, but I love that. I love how we've talked about tapping into color before,
Yeah.
and I think that it's so important for us to continue to have these conversations about them. It is disheartening just seeing everybody, and there are a lot of people who are sick, and just bringing that loving energy into your space just by shifting the dynamic just by wearing and intentionally doing something with color. Good morning, Auntie Joyce. Yes, so glad
Hello,
you're here with
Joyce.
us this morning. Yes. All right. So I want to let me share a little something with you. Let's see. Let me pull up
Tell us about your new year.
Slay Bible. So, I plan on slaying. Look, first of all, can you see my shirt here? There's still a little bit of lag, but I'm just gonna keep it moving. Yes,
It's not affecting or
it's not
bothering
you.
anybody. Yeah,
Okay, all
we
right,
hear
all
you.
right. So make your own rules, right? I saw this shirt and I had to have it for myself, and so this was one that I bought myself as a gift, and just decided that this year I am going to shift some things. You know, we are always talking about slaying, and slaying, of course, is about self love. And so, my ultimate goal this year is to get myself back to that space where I am completely focusing on me and what I want as I move forward. This past year, the dynamics within my home shifted, and so I took on my grandbabies are here. um, my daughter and my son are here with me, and my son, oh my gosh, I have a 25-year-old. He is 25 today, and I'm like,
Happy
wow,
birthday!
25.
You
Happy
just gave
birthday,
birth.
Big Jess. I just gave birth, right?
Yes.
Yes, and I'm loving it, loving it. Joyce said you have a that's a such a pretty plant.
Oh,
And
thank you,
right, we saw that, and it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Hey, Belinda, glad to see
Val.
you this morning, Goddess. Happy New Year. This is our New Year edition, so we just getting ready to get it in and just keep talking. Yeah, okay. Hey, Val, you made it
Hey,
today. You
Hey,
made it
great.
in.
You're such a breath of fresh air. I'm
Yes.
inspired.
Happy New Year.
I'm having a very happy new year because I'm blessed to see it.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
That's just what we're talking about. We don't know who's going to make it like to the next
Right.
day, the next week. We just take it for granted that we're all going to be here.
We
And
do.
deep, deep, deep gratitude.
We
Yeah.
do. Maria and I were talking about, not Maria and I, KD and I were talking about even the whole thing with Betty White.
Yeah,
And she passed away just weeks, and I think you brought it up yesterday, Val,
I did.
just
Yeah,
weeks before her birthday, and they were planning some things, for her 100th birthday. And we're not promised tomorrow, so do it in the now. Now is always the perfect time to do something. So it's like, don't you don't have to wait to celebrate me. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate us in the now, in the now,
I think
exactly.
it's a good excuse to do your best with everything.
with everything.
When
Hmm.
we appreciate just when you wake up, just wake up your best self.
Mm,
Not saying it's the
yes,
perfect self, but to always keep reaching down there with this one last breath, because we don't know if it's going to be the last one, but to keep reaching in there
yes.
and pulling out our best, to
Our
give
best.
ourselves, to give each other, to
Mhm.
give the world. Um,
Absolutely,
that's
absolutely.
one aspect of the this pandemic that I do like, is how it's reminding humans of the preciousness of life. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Mhm. And
yeah,
life is precious. It's something to be treasured. And you're right. I think we take it for granted way too often. Way
Yeah.
too often.
And
Yeah.
another thing I was thinking about this morning is how important it is to see each other's faces.
Hmm.
I was checking myself out because I do get an attitude when people call me and they have the capacity to show me their face and to see my face, and I don't. I mean, there are times we've gone here 2 or 3 months locked up in a house where one person has not seen another person. There are
Yes.
parts of the world where humans are hungering for the interaction with another human being. So for me, I was just privately taking it as a very selfish act. Is like, why aren't you showing your face to me? You understand that I need to see your face.
Mhm.
This is special to me now, especially at this time. And I just wanted to remind everyone of that. It's really important to see each other's faces. We are lacking in human interaction and looking in each other's eyes, and in that space, bringing out our best selves.
Yeah. Yes. And when we are out, we're still not fully seeing the face.
Exactly.
There's so much
Exactly.
expression that occurs in this area. And when we're walking around, it's hard to, you don't know. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? Like,
Yeah. Our infrared human recognition is being disabled by this.
Very
yes.
much
Um,
so. That
but
is
here, right here, we have this medium that enables us to circumvent that
Mhm.
disconnect. So I
Yeah.
think we should take advantage of it and just do it more.
Hmm.
You know.
yeah, anytime I smile or anytime I travel, the who is this? The TSA, when you go through
Oh yeah.
Yes.
TSA and they check to see who you they require that you remove your mask.
Yeah.
I try to
Mhm.
have the silliest face when I remove my mask because I want to make someone laugh. One of the
Yeah.
TSA agents was like, "Oh, that's different." He started laughing because I was like, "This is a tough job," and I was like, "Thank you," because you're in something, you want to be able to interact and smiling with your eyes. I don't know if you can tell if I'm smiling with my eyes. Can you tell if I'm smiling with my eyes?
It's not the way it's supposed to be. That's why
Exactly.
the smile refers to this, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. That's a Tyra, what's her name? Tyra Banks thing. Oh, smile with your eyes. No.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Brown.
Oh, we got a full house today. We
We
got folks
do.
coming in.
We do.
Let's see here.
So how are we gonna do this 2022?
How are we going to do 2022? How are you going to do 2022, Mountain Spirit?
Well, I am going to renew my determination to say as I do and do as I say. And
Yes.
more importantly, I'm refreshing my pack, because if I'm determined to do as I say and say as I do, and everybody around me has trouble doing that, then I need to revisit my pack.
Hmm.
So and I think to some extent we're all doing that. There's a tendency to do that at the beginning of the year, but for me it's not a New Year's determination. It is a life changing determination, because
Yes.
there's just too much to lose. And then being on this cutting edge where I'm seeing life and death every single day.
Yeah.
So I'm reminded of it, not in a morbid way, but in a deeply grateful way. I mean, to the point where it's almost forgiving, because there are people I didn't like. I like them now. I like you
Okay.
now. If I didn't like you then, I like you now.
I like it now.
It's made it's bringing out the humanity. Like if we stand a certain way, we can use this whole time period to foster the human aspects in us.
Yes.
Everything that's being suppressed, we have to fight against it with our humanity. It's the only way to live through this, is to hang on to the human bits, the parts that make
Yes.
us human. um,
I love the human bits. I
yeah,
love it.
doing the human bits. Yeah. So I'm gonna pay more attention to that. Showing up because I said I would. It's something I do anyway, but I'm going to. I see the flaws in my strategy, so I'm going to renew my strategy,
Oh,
Yes.
revamp it,
okay.
and just hit the refresh button.
Yes. I have a few of those laying around the house. I went to a store with one of the kids and I saw these little buttons. I was like, oh, it's a reset button. So I'm going to put Slay on my little
Yeah, we
buttons
all
and
need
just put them
those.
all over the house and hit reset anytime you need to hit reset, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes it's a few times a day, you banging on the, you mashing.
especially with people. When we know a lot of people, we tend to think, okay, well, that one can go, this one can stay. But really, everyone is precious. Every single relationship is precious, whether it's casual or deep and emotional. They're all absolutely precious.
Mhm.
So I'm determined to live that now. Even if you're just sitting in the corner, you are still precious.
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. I think my intention for the year is to collaborate. I can grow with others. I've been growing
Yes.
by myself for a long time. I'll just say that. But I feel like I can kick into maturity with collaborations and help. And that was more on display within the last I want to say we're in the first 5 days of the
Yeah.
year. It has just come. I was stuck on something. Tracy knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Mm.
And we just kind of, she walked me to the finish line. I was literally limping, like, like standing there shaking and shivering, like, I need help. I don't know what to do. And she, like, you know, Tracy's a trained nurse. So she's like, okay, get up. All right, we're going to walk you up. We're going to walk to this point. Okay, look, okay, we'll do it together. I don't necessarily know if we're going to go to the left or to the right, but we're going to do this. And then over the finish line. And that was so invigorating because doing the New Year's resolutions, they're cute, but I think intentions are better. And I've learned that in the sleigh ground. I've learned that from being in this space. And you mentioned about Mountain Spirit. That's excellent about being a person, a woman of your word. That's, and from my mind, that's biblical. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. If you can't be there, that's fine. You say no. You don't have to say yes to everything, and that's okay. Give yourself some grace. So I love intention better than resolution. Intention
Yes.
is so much better than
Yes.
resolution.
And
Yes.
if you have to use resolution, can we make it a new life resolution? It's a resolution for your life, right? When
There you go.
we're looking at the old and what didn't work for us, and also, you know, the things that we want to bring forth in our lives. And just as we're talking about interacting with people on a regular basis, you know, that
Hmm.
too, it has to begin with you though, and you making the decision. So I love Mountain Spirit that you said, "Oh no, I found some things that I want to work on, that I need to shift. I've been doing it this way, and now I need to shift and think about it and do it in a different way." So I love that. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sacred Pathway. How are
I,
you?
I love the title of that,
Is
Tracy. You like
that
the
Coach
title of that?
Roz? That's Coach
Pathway.
Roz. Is that Coach
Ooh,
Roz?
dropping in to say hello. You know I don't have glasses. That is Coach Roz. That looks like you.
Okay. Thank you for
Hey,
answering.
goddess.
Hey, goddess.
Ooh,
I'm
so
looking forward to seeing Coach Roz in Belize. She's on the tail.
Oh.
okay.
That's right.
I
Planned
love
this a
it.
long time ago. No backseas.
No backseas. No backseas.
And I'm gonna come over and visit you, Tracy. That's on the
Come
calendar
on.
for this
Come
year.
on.
I'm
You
coming
know,
over to
I'm open.
Nevada.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll be warmer. We'll be warmer in the Midwest right around June. That's a good time to visit.
Yes. Yes.
Good. That's a good
We'll make
time
our way to you. We'll make our
to
way to you.
to get
So, what
out.
about you in the chat? What are you? What are you, or how will you be you, do you, and slay you in 2022? Rod says she's like, I'm coming, Mama.
That's right.
It's me.
Put a
Yes,
shrimp on
yes.
a Barbie for you. I'm sorry, a lobster. Sorry. Put a lobster on a Barbie for you. We don't do those shrimp. We ain't no shrimp.
Right. We throwing some lobster on. I'm down with that too. Woo. All
Yeah.
right. So let us know who's here. Who's here?
Well,
Yeah.
we have Belinda who's here. She said good morning earlier, so we're gonna let
Yes.
folks figure that out, and then we have Joyce, and
Yes. Yes.
yeah, so we
Uh,
we have we have the ladies are here. We're
Alessandra is here. Yes, I'm
Alessandra.
loving that. And
Hmm.
Roz is now here. I mean, Allison. Allison? Okay. Who else? All right. Well, anyway, we're loving having you here, and we want to hear from you. So, what are your plans? What are your plans for 2022? And now is a good time. I think we're 3 days out from the new moon, but still.
No, it's good because this gives us the leverage to revamp and plan it for the next moon. That's what the moon is for. Reposition yourself, get your net, get your all your tools so that you can cast it with the next moon energy, which we can
Yes.
discuss in another show.
Mhm.
Um, but this is the time during this crescent moon.
Yes.
Let's get it all together.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
feel like, and I feel like it's best, especially if you run a business, to literally write it down. It's
Yes.
all great to, I guess, type it up. Oh, you can type it up too, but literally have it on paper. something to really keep you accountable. Something about writing it down gives it power. I don't know.
It
I've always
does.
felt that.
That's biblical
Mhm.
too, right?
Exactly. Right it down.
First it was the
Write it.
word or something like that, and it was good, so it stayed.
Mm,
And the word stays, is it that's the written, right? It goes from sound to writing. So you make it more permanent with each level. The thought is one level, the spoken is another level, and the third is the transmission into physical reality.
Yes.
right.
So
So
yeah,
we
writing it down. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I love that. I
Now, do
love
you like this? Mountain Spirit, look what Sacred Pathway
What did she
says.
say?
remaining
Remain
open
open.
for spirit and the ancestors to guide me while being intentional in everything I do.
That's
Isn't that
right.
what we've been talking about?
Yeah.
That's alignment right there, Allison. That's like,
And I know Allison has done her ancestral work.
yes,
Yeah.
Ooh. And she
yes.
comes back
And
with, if it doesn't
that's a
align,
conversation
don't do it.
too.
She's like, if it doesn't
Doesn't
align,
align,
don't do it.
That's
don't
the
do it.
truth, though. It's
And
the
you know
truth.
what? Ain't nobody, once you do your ancestral work, nobody has to tell you that twice. You just know it.
You
Tracy
just
knows.
know. You just know.
Yeah,
I,
once you do it,
mm-hmm.
no backseas. Yeah.
And let's make sure that we come back and talk about what ancestral work is when we can give it good energy on another day. But
Hmm.
definitely, when we talk about stepping onto her sleigh ground, you know, and slaying, which for those of you who don't know, slay in this community means self-love awaits you. But when we're talking about that, one of the things that I always say is here on the slay ground. What we do is we eat, play, and slay. And eating is so very important. Envisioning, envisioning. We got to start working on our vision. What are our dreams? What are your wildest dreams? What are those things that you feel that you are meant to do while you're here? The A, of course, is aligning. Align yourself with your vision. And yes, just as Sacred Pathway put out here, if it doesn't align, it don't work, don't do it. Don't do it.
Mhm.
Don't do it. And the T is to treasure. Treasure the goddess life you've been given. This is your life. This is your time to be here, do you like nobody else can. And I want to see you do it authentically. So, what will you do? What will you do?
Yeah. And the one thing that I have been sitting on for probably a couple of decades is shooting the feature film. That has been a dream of mine for, yeah, a long time. And I was very happy. Well, yeah, I was happy with what I was seeing from people of color and their films and stories, but it wasn't my story. So
Yeah.
now it's time to tell my story and it's time to be intentional about it. And I'm just excited that I could bring life to a screenplay that I've pitched and has been sitting on my shelf for a long time. So it's time to breathe life into it. I'm definitely going to be intentional about getting it made this year.
Yay. I
Yeah.
love
I
that.
feel that. You know that? I feel it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm feeling it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Breathe. And I love that you said breathe life into it. We do. We have to breathe life into the things that we say we want. Speak it. Speak it. And stop, getting to that point where we either take it for granted or we just, I don't know, we do it a disservice when we don't give it love.
Look who's here.
Nice, Marie. Welcome.
Hello.
Happy
Hello.
New
Happy New
Year.
Year, Goddess Marie. Welcome in.
I need
Welcome
my clappers. I'm like,
We're
You
we're
look
talking.
famishing, as they say.
thank
Yes.
you.
As
I woke up like this.
Yes.
I
people
woke
can't
up
speak
like
English.
this. That's how I woke up.
Good
Okay.
for you.
I
That's
love your ideas. Yes.
that's exactly how I wake
Flawless.
up. That's
Flawless.
So we were
Yes.
asking we were
Yes.
asking the chat as well as we'll ask you, Marie, like what are
Uh-huh.
your plans for 2022? We have some people that's already responded in the chat, but we'll let
Woo.
you
I
go,
see.
Marie.
I see.
Hmm.
Lord. Um, everything. This is the year I'm going to collect. So as I've been telling most of you, bring on the flowers, bring it all on. I'm ready to receive all of it. So my plan is to be bolder than I was not even just last year, like many, many years before, and to stop playing small, to be the light, and just be more of me, and knowing that I'm worthy of more, and all of it coming my way.
I love
All of
it.
it.
She's wearing
Yes.
red.
All of it. Yes.
Yes,
To the new year, I'm like,
yes.
all of it.
Wait, you know what? You it's reminding me of that old song. And Val, you can help me out with the name. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Like
Oh
you got to have a
yes, got to have
J-O-B
J-O-B.
if you want to be with me. Can we like bring the money or don't?
Yes.
Well, the red
Yes.
tells me that, I mean, that speaks your seriousness right there. That's
Yeah.
your full
Mhm.
intention laid out in color. You're wearing red. Beautiful.
Ready
Yeah.
to
I
go.
love it.
All of
And
it.
Tracy, you see what Joyce says.
Yes. She like, I'm retired, so I'm just gonna roll with the flow, right?
Do that, baby. Do that. You
That's the
worked hard
best.
enough.
Yes.
And
Roll with it.
Belinda.
All right,
Roll.
Belinda. Let's see. Grow my accounting firm. Definitely. We've been talking about that. Stay close to God, nurture my relationship with Aaron and John, and just to continue to improve my health and be
Yes.
grateful for everything, including,
Yeah.
I can't see the bottom part, but
She didn't finish. There's more
everything.
stuff for your kids
Everything.
to do.
You put it in there. It was already everything.
Everything.
Yes, even the
Everything.
crazy that happens, we just be grateful for it because we evolve through it. We grow through those things that just make us crazy. So I
Yeah.
love it. I
And
Yeah.
love
here's a
it.
thank you to you, Mountain Spirit.
Yes. Oh wow. Yes.
You know, I
Mm.
don't have my glasses on.
She said,
Oh,
The
yes.
Circus
Thank
Pathway
you.
Academy.
Mhm.
thank you. And it's good to see
Yes.
you here. Yeah. I feel like the family it's going to be reconstituted again
It's
because
family
we've been
reunion.
together for
Yes.
many years. It's a large community. Um, I've been working with since 1995.
Something. So
Since 1995.
95.
And we have all grown. Everyone owns their domain. A lot of teachers out there like Goddess Roz, and we've all been taking care of our businesses, paying attention to our
Mm.
businesses.
Yeah.
So this lull in this pandemic has enabled us to turn back inwards and just
Yeah.
catch up with each other.
Hmm.
And that's another reason I love this platform because it gives the healer a place to go.
Mm.
It gives
Yes.
us some place to
Yes.
go where those of us who run with wolves can meet other real wolves. And here
And
we
let's do it.
And the
Let's
goddesses.
are.
So
Yeah.
that's my number two as well that Val brought up, and I'm so glad you did, is about collaborating. True
Mm.
collaboration. You know, right now what we're seeing an influx of is people who are, it's about me, it's about me, it's about me. And even on some of the platforms that it's on, like people are just waiting to tell you what they have to sell and all of that. And the thing that I love about this community is that we're really opening up and we want to see all of us succeed. We can all be in the same lane. That's okay. That doesn't mean that we're competing against one another. We can still collaborate and move one
Mhm.
another forward.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
our
yes.
our job won't be done until there isn't a single suffering human being on this earth. So
Mm,
there's no such thing as
exactly.
competing. And as long as
Exactly.
there's suffering on this
So
earth,
let that mindset go.
Yeah, and every morning that you wake up, it's literally another chance. It means that you're meant to do more. God has more plans for you to do.
Mhm.
So I love what you said, Mountain Spirit. Like we need to be awake and aware so we can help. As
yeah.
simple as that.
And start. We're done with the
Start.
thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And then, for some of
Expand.
us is that we set, we start, all the R's, right?
Yes.
So many of
Yes.
us started and you're like, ooh, we start. It's okay. We talk
Renew.
about grace.
Don't forget to rest.
Rejuvenate,
All of the offers. Yes.
recharge.
And,
I love
and
all those R's.
I like to see for consistency. That's
Yes.
that's
Mm.
always, maybe it's my age, but I've lived long enough to see that we mostly fall when we're inconsistent.
Mm.
That's where the trips, what they call them, slips in Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah,
Slips.
when there's an inconsistency, and I'm developing an extra third eye so that I
Mm.
could see the inconsistency before it even
Yeah.
gets to my door. We can see it coming.
Yes.
Well, hopefully with community we can have both consistency and accountability. And
There you go.
one more C, celebrate, okay?
I
Add
like
value
that.
to the mix. Celebrate all that in between
Yes,
versus waiting
absolutely.
for
So
Hmm.
C for
And don't just
accountability.
celebrate
I
and
like it.
celebrate in your now. Like right now, this to me is a celebration.
yes.
We're celebrating, yes, the new year, but we're celebrating all there is to come, all the things that we're celebrating who we are and
Mm-hmm.
how we give our medicine out, how we, just celebrate now. Yes, that's my C. That's my C.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always celebrate.
Yeah. And applause to the collaboration, Val. I have to give
Yes,
kudos
One
to
more
that.
C.
that's
You
the
know,
C,
yeah.
right?
And you said it, Tracy, true collaboration, not just
Mm-hmm.
shoulder to shoulder, dissing each other or like,
Right.
hey, why are you touching me? No, don't stay so
Yeah.
close. Um, but the real collaboration where in order for me to win, I have to make sure that you win.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That my
Right?
victory is in your success.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm.
so I'm gonna add an S to sustain it
Ooh, put
because
that
I
in
don't.
there.
We're doing
My
all the
victory.
alphabet.
Wait,
Collaborate.
wait.
Sustainability.
Yes, so thank you. Right.
Okay,
What you say?
what was
Okay,
that,
we gotta
Marie?
go
I
back
said,
to what Mountain Spirit said. My victory is in your success.
mm-hmm.
And that's the truth for us as healers, definitely. My victory is in your success. Like marinate on that. I want you all to be successful. I want us all to be
I had
successful.
a wonderful
Work
woman
that,
teacher,
Mountain Spirit.
and
Hmm.
I've spoken to you about her, Tracy.
Yes.
She's passed away now, and she cussed me out on her deathbed. This is how much she loved me.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's love.
True love.
When I
True,
said
true
to
love.
her, I said, Emmy, I want to be. She's like, why are you hanging around? Go do something. I've given you all my life. Let me die. I says, no, I want to do something great. I want to be just like you. And she waved at me. She says, what? Just like me? Do you think I spent all my life energy so you could be like me? You have to be better.
Better.
You have to be better. You have to be 10 times better. And that's how she trained me. And that's how I coach my students. You
Yeah.
have to be better than me.
Yeah.
It's not to be like me. My goal is to raise you higher than me.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
with each generation, we raise each woman higher and higher. And this is
Yeah.
how we create um, generational growth.
Happy birthday. Love you. Have a great day. All right. My goal is to raise you higher than me, generational wealth.
Growth.
Yes,
Growth.
growth. That's
Growth.
generational wealth too, right?
Mm-hmm.
It
All
is
of it.
actually. Yes, there's a wealth and
Come on,
growth.
Growth.
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
Love it.
Well, until somebody's cussed you out on their deathbed, you won't understand.
You don't give a understand. Let me just tell you.
Yeah.
You never
I
forget
need
that.
to.
I love it. I love it. And of course I have a little something for you from the Slay Bible.
Yay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yay!
Let me grab mine. I have many. So this Slay Bible here, Slay, self-love awaits you. Inside there is a poem. And I don't know if I think I've told you this, but initially I wanted to call it Now I Slay Me. Now ISM, now ism. That's where the nowisms came
Oh,
from.
okay.
See,
Mm.
everything correlates. So I wanted to share this poem with you this morning. Now I slay me back from sleep. My mind and spirit no longer weak. I did not die, I am awake. My source provides all I can take: freedom, prosperity, wisdom, health. For all that deserve, not just self. Now I slay in authentic truth, fulfilling desires from my youth. Now I slay me, now I slay for me and for you, out loud and on purpose to do what we do. I slay life because I'm in it to win it, forever a goddess, outside and in it. And we are complete.
Be like, snap,
But
snap.
now I'm me. It's always in the now too. Yes.
Snap,
Snap,
snap.
snap, snap, snap,
Yep.
snap, snap.
Oh,
Yes, yes, yes.
all right.
Woo.
So we are excited. I guess we're gonna go over to
Yes.
Clubhouse. Is that's the next move, right?
Yes.
Gonna make that move right on
And
over to
start
Clubhouse.
screen
Now,
over.
Clubhouse is it's an audio app. For those of you who don't know, it's an audio app, so it's another form of social media, and we get together each and every day. So it's our Me Moments Part Two. So we get together each and every day, and every goddess here, every goddess that steps into the space has the opportunity to share her gratitude, intention, her affirmation. So just like we come into this space and we're, communing and doing all of this, we continue that by allowing you to use your voice, use your voice, tell your story, speak your truth. That's what we're gonna do over on the Slay Ground. So come on over. I do believe I have. Is there a link up?
I'm putting up the link right now.
Okay, it's in the banner too, or I
And
thought
look
it
at
was.
it.
Maybe I didn't throw it there.
Nice.
All right, there we go. There we go. So follow the link.
Mhm.
Come on over and man, have an amazing new year. Make it what you want it. Get your plan in order. Call us if you need some help. Whatever it is, we got you. We got you. And with that, we are complete. Much love to you all. Mwah. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Bye. We'll see you again.
Bye.
Bye.
Tomorrow.
Yay.